Hey there, my friend. It's time for our weekly wisdom card draw. This is your time to pause, ground yourself in the moment, connect with your body and soul, reclaim the power you have to create your life in each moment, and commit or recommit to shining your light in the world. To help you do that, I'm going to draw a card from Running Your World, the companion deck to my book, Running the World Marathon Memoirs from the Seven Continents. Each card has a photo from one of the continents on the front, and then on the back, an inspirational message with some reflection prompts. Now, before I draw a card, I want to invite you to let yourself arrive in this moment. Maybe that's letting out a big, long exhale, maybe shaking it off, or just taking a moment to pause, sit down, or stand up. Maybe you've been sitting for a really long time and you want to stand up. Whatever it is, maybe changing the orientation of your body to signify a pause or a change or a little transition into these few moments that you actually prioritize yourself and your presence in the moment. So, whatever it is you want to do that. And also, after you've kind of done a transition thing, you can do that or not, whatever works for you. When you come into the present and you're noticing, for example, the breath, there is no need for deep breathing or controlled breathing or measured or counting your breaths or anything like that. Coming into the present is really about just noticing what is already here to be noticed. So it doesn't actually take a lot of work, right? We think, oh no, how am I going to find time to be mindful or to be in the present moment? You always have the capacity to be in the present moment simply by noticing the breath, by noticing the contact between your body and your environment. So maybe what you're sitting on or standing on. And also noticing your immediate environment, your immediate surroundings. So if you're in a place you've been thousands of times, can you look around you and notice what's around you as if you're seeing it for the very first time? These connection points to the present moment are always available. So bringing your mind to what you're doing in any particular moment will ground you in that present moment. So letting yourself, again, whether it's noticing your surroundings, noticing the contact between yourself and whatever is supporting you, or noticing the breath, or maybe noticing all three at the same time. Let yourself just do that for a few moments. You can do this with your eyes open or closed if it helps you to connect with your breath, to have your eyes closed. Totally fine. There is no right or wrong way to do this. I'm a big fan of starting with whatever is simplest and easiest for you because you're more likely to actually do it. So just being present, noticing, and as you do that, I'm going to bring the cards to my heart and ask to be guided to the message that most wants you to hear it today. And with that intention out there, I'm going to shuffle the cards. And you continue to just be in this present moment, whatever that looks and feels like for you. Noticing the breath, noticing the body contact with the environment, noticing the environment, your surroundings themselves. Just letting your awareness rest in the present. Ooh, and our message is stillness. All right, so another kind of tagging along with some of the challenge of being in the present, right? Stillness. And this is from Athens, Greece. Actually, this is not from Athens, Greece. It's from Marathon, Greece, from the town of Marathon, where the marathon race kind of originated. This little mound here is the burial mound for the soldiers who fought at the Battle of Marathon. All right, so stillness, our message. Nature moves in cycles of action and stillness. On the site of an ancient battle, no signs of conflict remain. Warriors who fought and died now nourish the green grass in their final resting place. What's the ancient battle taking place inside you? Have you been going nonstop lately? Are you overriding the call for stillness? When you first learn to pause, it might seem noisier than ever. When your body and brain are constantly in motion, you don't notice how busy your thoughts are. In the stillness, you become aware of the noise. Daunted, you might push away awareness and return to action. But without alignment, action spins you in circles. Building your courage, you return to stillness. What's ready to rest at last so it can nourish new growth? What aligned action will emerge from your stillness? Just letting the energy of that message flow through you. Noticing if there was any part of the message that particularly called to you, or just the general feel of the whole thing. And whatever is coming up for you, just let it be present. Maybe you're noticing thoughts or emotions or physical sensations. Letting whatever comes up be okay without needing to push it away or chase after it. Trusting that this message most wanted you to hear it today. And only you know why that is. And so this message of stillness, I'll read it again for you. Nature moves in cycles of action and stillness. On the site of an ancient battle, no signs of conflict remain. Warriors who fought and died now nourish the green grass in their final resting place. What's the ancient battle taking place inside you? Have you been going nonstop lately? Are you overriding the call for stillness? When you first learn to pause, it might seem noisier than ever. When your body and brain are constantly in motion, you don't notice how busy your thoughts are. In the stillness, you become aware of the noise. Daunted, you might push away awareness and return to action. But without alignment, action spins you in circles. Building your courage, you return to stillness. What's ready to rest at last so it can nourish new growth? What aligned action will emerge from your stillness? One more time, just letting that message flow through you. And in honor of this stillness, we'll just be still and silent for maybe a little bit longer than normal today. All right, and just letting, again, whatever came up in that stillness be totally okay. If your mind started to wander, that doesn't mean that you did anything wrong, right? That is very normal. The mind loves to wander. This is about coming to this practice over and over again, and it's not about not having thoughts or having fewer thoughts. It's really just about noticing what is there and accepting it without judgment. So let yourself be wherever you are in this journey. Enjoy this exploration of stillness. See what alignment comes out, what aligned actions come out when you take a few moments to pause and be still and let your mind do whatever it wants to do, whatever it naturally does. And just return to stillness. Just keep returning. And then you go back to action and then return to stillness. So it's an ever-evolving dance, and let yourself be in that dance. Thank you for being here. As always, I honor you for being on this journey, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care, my friend.